Hi everybody, Miss Rachel from the Farmingdale Public Library here, and today I'm going to show you 3 really cool fantasy novels for teens. All of these books are available as ebooks through OverDrive and through the Libby app, and as physical copies inside the library. The first book that I'd like to show you today is Forest of a Thousand Lanterns by Julie C. Dow. This is the ultimate evil queen story set in a fantasy medieval East Asia. 18-year-old Shifeng is beautiful. The stars say she's destined for greatness, that she's meant to be the empress of all of Fanglu. Growing up as a peasant in a forgotten village, Shifeng wants to fulfill the destiny promised to her by her witch aunt, who uses cards to tell the future. But is the price of the throne too high? In order to achieve greatness, she must make a deal with an evil god, commit horrible murders, and spurn the young man she's in love with. Just how far will she go to get the throne? Find out more in the first book of this intense series. The next book that I'd like to show you is Infinity Sun, the first book in the Infinity Cycle by Adam Silvera. This is another really intense fantasy story. New York City brothers Emil and Brighton always idolized the Spellwalkers, who are a vigilante group sworn to rid the world of the specters. While the Spellwalkers and other Celestials are born with superhuman powers, specters take them. They steal and consume the essence of endangered magical creatures in order to get power. Brighton wishes he had a power so he could join in the fight. Emil just wants peace. But every day the specters grow bolder. And one day, after a demonstration, Emil and Brighton are involved in a brawl, and Emil manifests a power of his own. One that puts him right at the heart of this conflict and sets him up to be the heroic spellwalker his brother Brighton always wanted to be, if the power doesn't consume him first. The last book that I'd like to show you today is the first book in the Book of Dust series, called La Belle Sauvage by Philip Pullman. This is the first book in a prequel series to the revolutionary His Dark Materials books, which are now also an HBO show. Years before Lyra's adventure begins, young Malcolm Polstead and his daemon Asta are part of a family that owns an inn, so they're used to gossip. But one winter, while exploring, Malcolm and Asta find a mysterious object and find themselves in grave danger. Inside this object is a cryptic message about something called dust. And it's not long before Malcolm is approached by the spy for whom this message was intended. The spy asks Malcolm to keep his eyes open, and he begins to notice suspicious people all over Oxford. You'll recognize some of them if you've read His Dark Materials. There's the explorer, Lord Asriel, obviously on the run from something. Agents of the Magisterium, a sailor named Coram with eerie warnings for Malcolm, and a beautiful woman with an evil monkey demon. All are asking about the same thing, though. A baby named Lyra. If you like exciting, sweeping adventures, this is definitely the book for you. So I hope that you enjoy these fantasy novels. They're all so different from each other, but I absolutely loved all of them. Please feel free to leave us your thoughts and opinions in the comments section, and happy reading!